Yo, what is up, YouTube? And thumbnail, right? I don't know what the hell this message is, but we're in the game, so even if my key is lagging, where it's the silence here. I didn't actually make this, by the way. I just found one online, and I am actually offline because the minute I open this tier list maker. I got bombarded with ads. Like, it was actually crazy. But yeah. And I know I could have just edited this so I won't have to show all this on my recording. But yeah, I already know I have that one friend that's gonna be analyzing. As if people would pronounce that word. It's pronounced analyzing, not analyzing. Some people actually pronounce it analyzing. Like, no, why? So here we have the 6 games we played on the channel, and we're gonna be ranking them. So yeah. And obviously, I know about the mobile games or whatever ever spin-off games. I never played them, so yeah. Am I interested? No. I am so done with Skylanders. Skylanders content. I mean, it's not even about the Skylander games. The amount of effort I have to go through to get the figures, put them back, put all my figures back. I know I can just put them somewhere, stand them somewhere, but there's not really a lot of space in my room. I mean, I did show that in the Superchargers Part 1, where I had most of them, but there was still a lot more. I mean, the newer the game I played, the more figures I was able to play. So, like, yeah. So we're not going to rank them from first to last. We're actually going to rank them last to first. So, from Imaginators to Spyro's Adventure, even though it would make sense to rank them in the order I played them. But I mean, to be fair, this is basically the order I played them. Just swap out Imaginators and Superchargers, because I played Superchargers last. But yeah, because Imaginators was supposed, well, it's not it's the last game they made, but it's not supposed to be like the ending game, like that's supposed to end it all. So yeah. I mean, this video is gonna be uploaded way after the fact, but I'm recording this on, you can literally see it. So June 28th. So the ouch, what is it? The Sonic X Generation Shadow gameplay. It was shown, and not gonna lie, it looks really good. But it's the internet. A lot of people are also going to complain. Like I said, I'm not really the biggest fan when it comes to Sonic. But the Sonic Generations, X Shadow Generations, whatever the fuck. It looks really fun. I mean, it costs like $50, but whatever. And apparently, there's some PlayStation exclusive content or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna buy it on PlayStation because of that, I guess. And I'm actually gonna pre-order it too. But same with Spider-Man 2, because they come out at around the same time. Spider-Man 2 came out October 20th last year. And it was also Super Mario Bros. Wonder peak games. And then Sonic X Shadow Generations coming out on the 25th. So, yeah. And like 2 months after that, we'll have the Sonic 3 movie. So, yeah. That's cool. What else was I also gonna say? So I'll pre-order it 1 week before it comes out. Actually, maybe because when you pre-order it, you can play the game early, like 3 days early. So you're able to play it on the 22nd of October. So I might end up actually doing it, pre-ordering it 1 week before the 22nd, before the 25th. I don't know why I'm saying this, like anyone ever cares, but honestly, it looks really good. I mean, apparently the game is gonna be not that long too, but I mean, hey, it's whatever. Throat's really dry. Don't ask what I've been doing. Gotta get ready to yap about some games. Bro. Ugh. And most people probably just skip the ending just to see what I put everything on, which that did happen with my Left 4 Dead 2 weapons tier list, which is my most popular tier list for some reason. I think it has over 3,000 views. Not sure why. And I think a lot of people like dislikes are hidden, but I'll tell you guys. I think okay, I'm not even sure. I never checked, but the last time I checked, it was like at 40 dislikes or something. I think it's my most dislike. Actually, I don't think it is, but it's definitely one of my most disliked videos. That has more dislikes than likes. I'll say that. And I guess people didn't like my opinions. I mean, to be fair, people use guns however they should. So, but I still stand by what I said. And to be fair, I was trying to give the more like underrated guns higher, and then the more overrated guns lower. That was kind of my take that I did on the weapons tier list. So yeah. We So yeah, I'm barely recording this a couple hours after I finished that Spyro's Adventure tier list. I was doing things, I guess. So, when am I gonna get on to ranking the games? Whenever I feel like it. Um, why people clicked on this fucking video, not for me yapping. So, again, we're ordering them Imaginators to Spyro's Adventure. So, I guess, am I ready? Not really, but whatever. Alrighty. Imaginators. Skylanders Imaginators. The last game of the series. I mean, the last game they made. It wasn't meant to be the last game, but it was the last game in the series that they made. I mean, the whole concept of creating whatever characters you want, with whatever abilities, it's cool. I like that. The problem is, they're too, I guess, overpowered. So, it makes using Skylanders from all the previous games absolutely fucking useless. It makes them absolutely useless. So, I wanted to use other characters all the time, like from older games, but they were just so bad. Like, even with their upgrades maxed out, all that, they were dog shit. But again, to be fair, I was playing on hard difficulty when I played it. But the Imaginators and Senseis, they still felt overpowered. Well, mostly the Imaginators more. I mean, like I said, maybe it's the class I pick specifically. Because I'm gonna be real, I don't care enough to check each class and all that crap. No, no. So yeah, the senseis I like. They're cool. I guess idea, I guess. But I don't know. I don't really know what to talk much about this game because, like I said, I think it's legit my least favorite game out of all these. It was just so boring. But yeah, um, I'm not sure really what else to say about this game, really. I mean, if there wasn't a Crash or a Cortex Sensei, I would probably not even give a shit about getting a single Sensei. Besides maybe the villains from Trap Team, but that's only I think one of them. I already forgot his name. It's the Wolf guy. I think that's probably literally his name. Yeah, Wolf guy. I think that's pretty close. And then Chaos too, obviously, but like, motherfucker's expensive, bruh. So I just could not be asked, even though I kind of did want to, in a sense, but I just couldn't be an ass. So yeah, make sure I'm still recording. Okay. Go ahead and investigate everything. Or you don't have to pause the video. I left it long enough for you. Bruh. Oh shit. Yeah, this game existed. But yeah. Um, I still don't like. I mean, Superchargers did this too, which I forgot to showcase. I'm pretty sure I never showcased. But this game in Superchargers, they had essentially like I guess basically how games do it nowadays, where you spend money on cosmetics and all that crap. That's literally what this game does. Or I guess used to do, but the servers are down. You were literally able, sorry, fuck's sake, you were literally able to spend money for the chest. So it's literally whatever for cosmetics. But to be fair, you can still get ultimate weapons, so it's like, yes, you don't have to buy them because you can just get all the chests legit. But the fact that it's even an option is like, bruh. They were literally like these last two games. It just goes to show they were trying to squeeze everything out of everyone, bruh. It's crazy. I can't. I don't really know what else to say about this game other than it's boring. I was gonna put this in D, but honestly, it's an F. It's an F for me, bro. Goodness gracious. Like I said, it was just boring. The gameplay wasn't fun. The story, like what? Uh, Like you, then Chaos turns into fucking Goku or some Dragon Ball Z looking character. It was just, what the fuck is going on, bro? It was boring. But yeah, I was really about to give it a D, bro, but I just could have been ass, bro. I just can't be ass. I mean, I will say the achievements were easy to do because that is something I did for all these games, which I probably will do for almost no other game unless I really like the game. But I only did it for all these games because I like Skylanders. That's it. But anyways, that's Imaginators. Just Just imagine trying to be a good game. um, but I still don't get how people like Imaginators after out of literally any of these other games. The only reason I can see you liking them is it being your first Skylanders game, your childhood first Skylanders game. Bro, you had a fucked up childhood. This is your first game, bro. Skylanders game at least. I mean, to be fair, I only played one, and then it's not until like 9 years later I decided to play Giants, and then 4 years later here we are playing SWAT Force Trap Team and the rest of them. So yeah, like I said, the only redeeming part about Imaginators I can say is that again you're able to play as Crash, and he is pretty fun to play, and the soundtrack is somewhat pretty good, but also pretty bad too. So probably, well, actually, would I say it's worse than Superchargers? Because I did say Superchargers had a pretty mid soundtrack. They're about the same, I guess. But anyways, Skylanders, Superchargers. Uh, I literally said this in my outro of my video for the Superchargers, but it really feels like the vehicle sections are just filler. They feel like filler. Like, like I said, in those older missions in the older games, there were some like missions that you would go on a cannon, shoot down some airships, and do all that. The only difference is that was actually fun to do. It was fun to shoot down airships, do all that. And in like one level in both Spyro's Adventure and Giants, you got to play as a fucking giant robot. Like, bruh. And then here, you're just riding a car the whole time as filler the entire time. So when you're not playing on the ground, you're just driving the car and attacking the car. Oh my god. Don't get me started. When you're just driving in like, I guess when the path is like straightforward, when you're just driving and kind of like a race essentially, but you're not really in a race. You're like just driving around, avoiding obstacles, taking ramps, or fighting a boss. That's fine. The problem is when you're fighting said bosses or fighting enemies in like an open world or like let's say an open vehicle section, like the derbies or whatever. I'll say that as a good example. The controls were really bad. It was just they were so bad. I could never get used to the controls. It felt so weird the control. And when I was playing the game on Nightmare, that was most of the reason why I ended up dying so many times because the controls just screwed me over. But yeah, I mean, thankfully there is power ups that you can collect, so it can make it easier when you're on those sections. But it's still ass. It's still pretty ass. Um, but yeah, because I think when you're just driving, when you're just racing, it's pretty fun. But like I said, when you're just in the derbies or just any time you have to like drive around and it's like a free roam, it's just so bad. It's so bad. Uh, so terrible. But yeah, because like I said, when you're not driving the vehicle, like I said in my outro, the game's pretty fun. Fun platforming. I mean, the bosses just kind of existed. The second to last fight was mid. I guess both of the final bosses, Chaos and the Darkness, was like. I mean, I wouldn't say they were bad. The chaos was too easy, and the darkness was just. I feel like the game was running at 5 frames on how much shit was going on with all the things and stuff. Like, I literally just died because the game was too laggy. With how much shit was going on. But, yeah. Just skill issue. So, actually, that's a skill issue. Yes, clearly. I know, like, play the Xbox One version, bruh. You won't have a problem. Oh yes, I would gladly pay $100+ for the Xbox One version for the Portal and for the figures. Or when instead I can just pay $30 and get exact same things at the Xbox One, but just way cheaper. I mean, obviously the 360 version is less good, bruh. I ain't built like that, bruh. I mean, I may have a job, I may have to buy whatever I want, but am I interested? Nope. Am I interested in all these new games all the time that comes out? It's kind of like that too, but to play some old games, no thanks. So, anyways, just yapping. So, story again. I mean, I guess the story was okay, I guess. Especially that one library mission, which I actually thought when they mentioned the Hydra. Like I said, I played too much Spyro's Adventure. When they mentioned the Hydra, which is the dragon from Spyro's Adventure and the final boss, I thought you were actually gonna fight that thing again. But then you didn't, so it's like, yeah. But like I said, it was still cool. Because like I said, with that level specifically, the way the art changes in specific parts, that was really cool. I liked that. But otherwise, I can't really think of a more memorable level, I guess. Like I said, most of the villains were just like, eh. I thought they were like fuck, I forgot his name. It was Money, Bones, something, I think, and the skeleton guy, basically. I liked them. That's all I can remember. um, I mean, it's better, but not by much. So I would give superchargers a D. But that's really it because again, it just existed. To get all the achievements too, it was actually impossible for me to get one achievement, but you know, I would say this game was specifically the worst game to get all achievements for. I will say that. Easily the worst game too, so. But it was fine because I just listened to music while I was doing it, so it was fine at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, use words. Speak English. Anyways, finally getting to some good games. The last good games, which are probably the only good games in this franchise. So, Skylanders Trap Team. Oh man, this game is really good. It's like really good. Like I said, the only problem I have with this game, and the only problem, is that the is the elemental gates. So obviously, um, they've kind of forced you to buy all the new Trap Master elements, and just make sure I'm still recording because, you know, I'm paranoid like that. 24 minutes, damn. Um, they force you to buy the new Trap Masters for the elements. So yeah, it sucked. So essentially, like Imaginators, it practically felt like all your older figures were kind of useless in a sense. Oh yeah, let me just speak about this too. For some reason, superchargers and Imaginators, uh, they both use the same. Like before you put anything on the portal of power, it was literally the exact same screen. I just thought that was kind of funny. Like they both have the same animations once you put the Skylander on the portal, they're exactly the same. So I just thought that was kind of fun. But yeah. Anyways. Hey, yeah, well, I'm gonna be doing this back and forth. We'll talk about other games, but the imagine I don't know if I said this or not, but when you're using the crystals for the create this imaginators, they look so boring to look at. I couldn't imagine trying to collect them. They look so boring to look at. Where all the other Skylanders, they have figures, personality, whatever. But the crystals, they're just crystals. I did have an idea that, oh, when you create it in the crystal, it would show up like at least an image, the image head of your character would show up inside the crystal. Of course, that would probably cost a lot of money to do because you probably have to do some weird things or whatever, but hey, would be pretty cool. But yeah, back to Trap Team. So that was the only thing that annoyed me about Trap Team, just the elemental gates for acquiring the new Trap Masters. But honestly, I had fun without exploring them. So I would have liked to explore them, but it's whatever. Which I'll say same thing about Swap Force, but I mean, I guess it's fine because it gives you a reason to want to buy the new characters, but at the same time, it's kind of scummy. So yeah, um, like when I first played Trap Team, it gave me like huge Giants vibes. So, uh, 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 Jesus Christ. Gave me huge Giants vibe with the UI and how everything sounds. Well, not the UI, but like, I guess just the sound effects and all that. Um, anyways, the story, I mean, it was really good. The villains are just what easily carried the game, though. The villains were fun characters. They had fun boss fights, except for that one boss fight. Their Dreamcatcher, her fight was boring, and she was pretty boring too. Are you a slave? Oh, Skylander, so oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. Other than that, everyone else I liked. It's pretty cool. Um, but yeah. I don't know why I'm going silent for a second. I always zone out randomly, so sorry about that. Um, it's happening again. Sorry. Okay, I'm just kind of thinking of what to say though. So, Trap Team, the whole gimmick of Trap Team, obviously, just can't probably just saying forgetting to say that about superchargers and imaginators, but I'm pretty sure maybe just me talking about it, just don't really have to explain it. But you're able to trap villains, so that's why they made mostly likable villains. But like I said, mostly the main villains that like are in cutscenes and talking. Like the other villains that you can capture, not the like the main villains, just I guess regular bad guys. I guess then they're whatever. So yeah, but the whole gimmick was like kind of cool because you're able to when you use the trap on them and trap them, they're able to talk in the speaker in the portal of power for the well, only for the trap team portal. I'm not sure about the superchargers portal, but I'm pretty sure it's just a trap team portal. And I'm pretty sure the superchargers portal had like a trap on it, or trap slot, I think. Or I think that was just for the Skystone figures, because you can get the villain figures, I guess, or the villain Skystones for the villains you trap, which is the only reason why I was able to get the gold emblem on one of them for superchargers. But anyways, it still kind of sucked that you needed different traps to trap other villains. I mean, again, money, but I kind of wish that one trap was good enough. Like, just having one trap is able to trap any villain, I guess. Like, make it like this. Like, one trap is good to trap any other villain, but to trap the big boss villains like Chaos and uh, the Golden Queen and all of them, you'll need to buy um, a different trap. Just have trap for regular villains and the other traps for those top baddies. Speaking of which, there's this one quote I will say about Imaginators. I forget who says it, but it's one of the mole guys, I guess. No, not the mole guys, I don't know, the fucking like the guys you see at the beginning of Spyro's adventure. Like Snuckles and all them, but it wasn't him. That wasn't him, I think. And then it's just the way he sets the sentence. You're like, in Imaginators, if you run into an enemy, you go into a fight in the hub world, basically. And if you run into an enemy, you have to fight other enemies that just come out of nowhere, and you get a chest at the end of it. And every time you do that, he says a sentence, and it always makes me laugh when he says the beginning part or some part. Like, wow, you got a chest. Or like, oh, those baddies. It's just the way he says it. Those baddies. Like, what? What do you mean by that? Why are you saying like? Why did his voice actor just say it like those baddies? God, bro. I am gonna upload that as a clip, by the way. So you'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna upload that as a clip, and you can see it, bro. The way he says it, those baddies. I mean, it's probably already a meme, probably, because I'm not really following Skylander memes, but bruh, it's so funny the way he said that. Honestly, I should probably change Imaginators to S. Oh, my mouse isn't working, that's crazy. You clearly see me moving it. And for some reason, I can't click, so it's just weird. Anyways, back to Trap Team. It does kind of suffer a little bit from what Imaginators does. That where the older figures feel kind of useless. But not really. I mean, well, I guess not really. The problem is the villains are so strong. The trap masters are also very strong. That, like, what's the point of using the older ones? Like, if you were to play the game on a higher difficulty, you kind of have to use them. I mean, you could use the older figures, but if you're using like a weak one, it would take you forever to kill the bosses. Well, not until you die anyway. So, because I always see this thing online where people don't use traps to be nightmare mode for some reason, but they're fine with using trap masters that are way more overpowered than literally any Skylander that came before it. So that really never made sense to me. Like, I don't know. It just does not make sense. I mean, but still, it was still fun regardless. But, you know. yeah. I mean, like I said, not all older Skylanders were turned to shit, but you know, I don't know. I don't know where I'm getting at with this, but yeah. Like I said, gameplay wise was just still very fun. Very fun. Story wise was really good. But like I said, it was just some things, little things I just did not like about it. And honestly, yeah. Well, I do know that there is a bug though. It happened to me once. When you use the traps sometimes, or not, yeah, when you spawn in the villain, it sometimes could glitch, I guess, the level for some reason. So I think that happened to me on 2 levels that it glitched out on me. I think 3 levels that happened because of me constantly switching out the villains and the Skylanders. So that was very annoying, but yeah. It's still annoying to me too. I mean, it's literally just a very small thing that shouldn't even matter. But because I really like that the villains can speak through the speaker on the portal power when they're in the trap. But there should be an option in game where if you want them to speak through the trap or the portal power, or do you want them to speak through in game, just maybe as like some radio type stuff. So that way, if you're recording it, the gameplay, you can still hear their voice lines and all that. Otherwise, you're gonna have to record the voice lines using like a camera or video or something. Just put it on a video. Can I be bothered doing that? No. Or was I bothered doing that? No. But it's a minor complaint. I mean, I know if you were speaking gameplay through a mic headset, you could just put your mic close to the speaker. So I guess it wouldn't really be a problem. Maybe I should have done that. The only probably really level I should have done that was just like the chaos. Because the final level, because he mostly, not mostly, but sometimes he does speak to you through the portal power. So I imagine not having the trap team portal, that it would be so weird watching that cutscene. Like, bro, what is he saying? Like, bruh. So, just a minor complaint if you like to record videos that you're not able to record their voice lines and all that. Like I said, I still wish there was an option, or just an option for both, to hear them through the portal and in game, or just one, or neither. So, should be an option. But in case you just don't care, that's fine. But anyways, I think I said all I needed to say about Trap Team. So, I'ma give it. I'ma give it a solid A. It's a really good game. Really fun. Just fun and good all around. Just wish I could have explored more with the elemental gates, but I ain't buying all the extra figures. But it's whatever. I mean, if I really like that game, then I should do it, right? I mean, no. I don't know. Skylander Swap Force. I mean, I'm already sounding like I'm already about to shit on the game, but I really do like the game. The first game for me to play coming back to Skylanders, because it was the first game, well, that I played out of all of these this year. Was it this year? Yeah, literally. I mean, I've been playing these games for a month or two now, so legit, it feels longer. But no, it's literally been like a month or two just playing these games already. But yeah, Skylanders Swap Force. Apparently, the best-selling Skylanders game. Um, its main gimmick is that you're able to, there's Swap Force characters and you're able to switch their bodies. That's the gimmick. So, yeah. I think it was when a lot of people started to play Skylanders, was their first Skylanders game. And, yeah. Yeah, just, I don't know. Oh, my feet's really itchy, fuck's sake. Oh yeah, the trap. I was about to say soundtrack and Trap Team, by the way, is really good. I really like Trap Team soundtrack, so that was fire. SWAT Force was really good too. But yeah, the main gimmick I wasn't really interested in. I know there's a lot of combos, and to be fair, I never really cared about swapping. I just want to play the characters in their normal bodies. Like, I mean, the only two I had was Swashbuckler and Blast Zone, I think their names. And I never really cared. I never really saw the appeal. The only reason I would see it ever appealing to me to use the swappable characters is that if there's one Swap Force character with an overpowered top, but another Swap Force with an overpowered bottom. And yeah. I mean, I guess I kind of do see it though. Like, some SWAT force maybe work better with different, I don't know, different, I guess, I don't know what I'm trying to get at. I definitely see it, but like I said, I was never interested, so yeah. Story wise, was it for this game though? Probably the most boring stories. Well, okay, well, not more boring, this Imaginators, but definitely it's just up there for pretty boring. So the story was very just mid, bad, boring. Mostly mid, I'll say that. But the gameplay was really good. A bit too like I don't know. It was a bit too What was I even talking about? Sorry. The gameplay. The gameplay was really good, but at the same time, it felt like I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. It felt I don't know what I'm trying to get at here, but yeah, the like I would say the word I'm looking for just feels like I guess repetitive. I guess because these characters attack like this. Oh, they attack like this, but they do these moves and then those moves over and over again, and yeah. So yeah, but I mean it was still really fun. Never was bored with the gameplay. So yeah. So, but another thing I will talk about though, besides one of the bosses, I think was it the second to last boss? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was. It was Chaos's mom, and for some reason, I'm not. That's not the right word I'm looking for. Um, the boss fight. It was cool because the way it happened is that you fight her for a while, and then she's on top of a portal, and then she disappears. and then suddenly your portal of power is like flashing pink and then dark at the same time and kind of flashing. So that was kind of cool, and you had to take your Skylander off to find her. So that was really cool. That really like surprised me. Like, what? That's cool. So I will say that. Also, about me saying the gameplay is repetitive and the boss fights, well, I mean, I don't know. It's like most of the enemies were kind of basically the same from Giants. It's just like the enemies was just eh. Oh, and the enemies were mostly creatures too, but evilized. But other than that, if it wasn't evilized creatures, it was just mostly the same enemies. But yeah. So, what annoys me about some enemies, though, I mean, I guess it was like this in Spyro's Adventure, that enemies, for some reason, have to have invincibility when they're not attacking or about to get ready to attack, or while they're attacking mostly. Why do they need invincibility for that? Like, why? But like I said, it was like that since Spyro's Adventure, but yeah. Anyways, 100% completed in this game, though. I'm going to talk about that when trying to do all these games. It was easily the longest. I know I literally just said, oh, superchargers was probably the longest. It felt the longest. But no, Swap Force was definitely the longest to do. Because you had to play the game, or the whole game, about 5 times. Well, let me see. So you play the first game time on normal, play the second time on nightmare, do all the score mode levels, do all the time attack levels, and that's it. Okay, well, 4. I don't know where I get the 5, unless I'm missing one. Score mode, time attack. Okay, no, I'm not missing one. And you also had to fucking do those stupid ass. Um, there was an arena mode, but there was no challenges for it, so I never really cared about playing arena mode. So, I mean, yeah, it just kind of existed. There was an achievement to do the team survival ones. But honestly, it's like, eh. Anyways, yeah, definitely one of the longest ones to do. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you were going for the objective stars, then you would have to play like 5 times, unless you're crazy enough to do them at the same time you're playing nightmare difficulty for some reason. But yeah, but yeah. It was impossible for me to get the objective stars because I couldn't do some challenges. And the challenges in the levels were when you had to have a certain ability. Swap Force character with a climb ability, whatever ability. So it was whatever. If I couldn't do them, whatever. Honestly, I didn't really like the challenges that much. I really liked the music they used, but other than that, I just didn't really care to check them out. I just checked out the elemental gates, which, by the way, they tried to make it where you have to use 2 different elements to access an elemental gate. So a water and fire, fire, earth, earth and air, whatever. But for some reason, you can actually cheese it by using a second controller, which is what I did. Use one element for one controller, another element for the second, and you can literally cheese it. So yeah, I'm not sure if they were aware of that while trying to do it or whatever, because I literally could have just made it. Oh, you need a swap force character to open this, just like how Trap Team did it. So if it did that instead, like easily, I would have not been able to access them. So yeah, but I can't really think of a memorable elemental gate I went through. So yeah, swap force, swap force. Very first game to add jumping too, by the way. Completely forgot to mention that. First game to add jumping. To be fair, I mostly really prefer Giants' Spyro's Adventure 2 because of no jumping. I like attacking with the A button. I like how the buttons are laid out. I just like how they feel just better to use, you know. I don't know. But yeah. But for some reason too, it was really annoying. Really annoying, and I did notice this is that you weren't able to jump and attack in SWAT Force. It wasn't a thing until Trap Team, literally the next game that you're able to jump and attack at the same time. So thank God for that, because I would have been really annoyed about that. But yeah, this game. I mean, some of you might be triggered, but it's just my opinion. So if you don't like my opinion, then screw yourself. My opinion is correct and only correct. My opinion is the only opinion that matters. If you're taking me seriously, please touch grass. Bruh. But man, like this game was really good, but the story just got me like so bored most of the time. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a very high B. B for boys. I don't know. Fuck's sake. Skylander Giants. Um, literally, I remember first played this game on my cousin's Wii, and I really liked it. I'm not sure why I never bought the 360 version and played that version myself, but I mean, it's whatever, I guess. Oh man, Giants. Peak is what it is. Legit. It's such a good game. Banger soundtrack. Banger. I want to say banger story, but really good story. And really good gameplay. What's more to this? What else is there more to say? So, the whole gimmick with Skylander Giants is literally giants. What else? What else do you want from me? It's just giants. So, giants are basically you're able to do all these things like break the floor, pool islands, throw big bombs or rocks or just throw things, I guess, really heavy things. And I mean, that's really it. I can't really think of anything else they could do. I guess they can do the feat of strength things when you like try to push some rocks over and or some logs over or whatever. There's that too. And it can break walls. Almost forgot about that too. That walls that either need you to use a giant or a bomb. So, other than that, I think the gimmick though for giants was eh. But the figures that were made for the giants, they look really good. Like honestly, I think the giant Skylanders are some of my favorite looking Skylanders. If I'm being honest, if we're being real here, they're the most best designed ones. So, and they're pretty big figures. Pause. I don't know. Oh man. Oh man. What else is there is to say about this game? It's peak. The elemental gates are really fun to go through. I really like the ambush ones where you fight like other Skylanders of that element, whatever elemental zone you were in. I kind of wish there were like random Skylanders that you could fight, not just the same ones over and over. But it's whatever. But yeah, it's really fun. I would say probably out of all the Skylander games though, the puzzles are really easy. They're really easy. So, yeah. Well, except maybe the Imaginator's puzzles, but not like the actual like oh push the blocks puzzles. I mean, I am talking about those, but specifically in Imaginators, I'm mostly talking about the lock puzzle because I mean it was harder to solve those ones, but it's mostly hard because too that you were able to get an imaginary chest from them, but you have to collect or combine these purple rocks to all touch each other. I love touching each other. What the fuck? So yeah, it was a bit hard, but I mean, like I said, almost all of these games have pretty easy puzzles. So that, yeah. So Giants was actually well, okay. Well, both Giants and Spyro's Adventure. They were the only two games I actually did the objective stars for them to get them in all chapters, and you did actually get an well, you didn't get a reward, but the game does acknowledge that you did all the chapters. I think I showed it for Giants, but I forgot to show it for Spyro's Adventure. Well, I didn't forget to show it. I did show it. I just forgot to show it towards the end again. But if you're wondering where I showed it for Spyro's Adventure, it was like literally as soon as I finished the layer of chaos, and then I showed that the accolade for it, that the game it knows that you 100% completed the game basically. You get that sweet 100% save file. So yeah, pretty cool. But anyways, well I will say this, the annoying thing about Giants Trap Team is that you have to start from a new game to play Nightmare difficulty. Whereas literally all these other games, well, like I think except for Imaginators, but I could be wrong. But mostly Superchargers and Trap Team or and SWAT Force, you can play Nightmare difficulty on your main save file. But I will say the only different things about them is that SWAT Force, you would still have to play the whole game on another difficulty first. Beat the game first, and then you unlock Nightmare. Where Superchargers, you unlock Nightmare mode immediately, just like that. So yeah, I could have been bothered. Like I said, I just played the game on normal because I did think that the game was just me mostly racing and all that, but I was completely wrong on how Superchargers would be. And I'm kind of glad because I mean I think if it was, I think it would have been an F. But because of that, it gets this tier slightly higher. Maybe in between C and D though. Like if if anything, it's in between both. It'll be like right here. But yeah, it's just mostly a D though. But anyways, Giants. Giants. Just it was just such a good game, man. Such a good game. I don't know what else you want me to say about it. Fun levels, fun this, fun that, bruh. Putting this game in S tier. Easy, most easiest S tier of my life. The only thing that I'm sad about Giants is we didn't get more of my boy Hugo. My boy. But it's whatever. And for peak, do I even have to bother explaining? Spyro's Adventure is legit. I don't care. I don't care about nostalgia. I don't care. I played all these games. So you can't say your opinion doesn't matter. I played all of them in Spyro's Adventure. It's still the best game. It's literally right above Giants, but Giants is really good too. But this is the top of the top. So yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna delete this just to make my tier list look better. There we go. And that's my tier list. But Spyro's Adventure, bro, literally, it was meant. For Spyro's Adventure wasn't even meant to be the game it is now, Skylanders. It was apparently meant to be another Spyro game, I guess. I never played any Spyro game, by the way, and probably never will. But thankfully it wasn't, because I don't really care about Spyro. And I probably would never check that game out. But I seen this game in store. I think it was around my birthday or Christmas. I completely forgot when I got this game, but it was one of those 2 days, my birthday or Christmas. I'm pretty sure it was on my birthday. I remember getting the box and being so happy that I got it. I seen it in Walmart stores so many times. Mom, I wanted this game. I wanted this game. And then she finally got it to me for my birthday or whatever. Well, she didn't. My dad did, but you know, I wish I would have kept the box, but it's whatever. I'm just not. I was just a kid. My mindset of things being valuable or memorable to keep didn't come from me. Come to me, I guess. I mean, fucking. What's a minor? I love minors. What the? But yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna change this to C and to D because that's literally what superchargers is. It's between C and D, it's literally it. It's just a mixed bag for me. So anyway, Spyro's Adventure, man. Oh man. Soundtrack still the best in the entire series, but not that any of them were bad. But yeah, easily the best. Gameplay, easily the best. Very fun, even with just me having the starter characters. I had a lot of fun playing this game. Which is why, I mean, I know it's like, oh man, you should try play with this figure, play with that figure. Like, bro, I am fine with just using the ones I have. I mean, I would like just to play other ones just because for recording purposes. But honestly, I'm not trying to buy every single Skylander figure. So, yeah. And the characters and story, really good too. I mean, Chaos literally killed Eon. So, fucking decimated him. But yeah. This game, peak, bro. Absolute peak. I mean, without Spyro's Adventure, you would have no other. Jesus, can't speak. No other Spyro's Adventure game, bro. Spyro's adventure game? Yes, clearly. These are all Spyro's adventure games. Skylander games, bruh. But yeah, the soundtrack's just too good, man. I just cannot get over it. Like me 100% completing the objective stars yesterday. Well, like doing the objective stars yesterday, just listening to the soundtrack for one last time. Oh man, it's so good. How long have I been recording now? Just check. Analyze. An hour and 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap this up. Whew, too much me yapping, bro. And barely talking about the games, really. But like I said, when I talk about games, it's just three things I care: gameplay, soundtrack, or overall like sound quality of the game, and the story. That's all I care about in video games. Well, sometimes gameplay more, most likely, but story is just a nice thing to have. But because if the story is just like way too boring, then it could probably bring the gameplay down. So yeah. Anyways, Spyro's Adventure, man. Oh man, I remember being excited every time I get a new figure because the new figures that I actually bought was Wrecking Ball, Flameslinger, Stealth Elf, and Hex. But I only bought those two. Like, oh my gosh, buying female characters, bruh. I mean, people even know that they're females. Yes. But in reality, I only bought them because my mom was like, "Oh, buy some figures for your sister." Okay, I'll buy these two. These two looked cool. They're pretty cool. And they weren't really that much, though. I think those were actually the only female ones, or that looked feminine. I could be very wrong, but I don't. I don't even have my phone on me to check. I don't even think I want to check, but too late now. I'll dig myself into this rabbit hole. I swear to God, if I see some art, Skylanders, female character, no, female. So yeah, I know some of the dragons were female, but you wouldn't know that they're females. You just think they're a dragon. That's like looking at any animal, just assuming if they're feminine. Like just looking at a dragon, you just think, oh, it's a dragon, cool. But you're not thinking about its gender until you hear like a voice actor or hear them talk. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to search it, bro. Legit, top three hottest female Skylanders, bro. I'm gonna click on it because I'm curious. I just want to see how down bad these comments are. Oh, they were joking. They literally said hottest female characters, but they literally are fire female characters, like the fire element. They're literally made of fire, so that was pretty funny. But yeah. Sorry, I just saw some meme. I just saw something that says stroking and I just clicked off like nope, not interested. Fuck. The internet be too much sometimes, bro. Anyways, I think that's really all I wanted to say for Spyro's Adventure. It's just really anything to say about it. Let the gameplay speak for itself. It is so damn good. I mean, apparently too, like the Wii version is apparently the best version, but I'm gonna play the 360. I have a 360. I much prefer a Xbox 360, and I just can't be bothered with cannot be bothered getting a Wii to try the Wii version. I might try the PS3 version someday, but not right now. I'm exhausted. Just so I can get all the achievements. Same with Giants too. And probably Trap Team, but those will probably be the only games I complete. Because SWAT Force is impossible. Superchargers is also impossible. And Imaginators is not impossible, but just really boring. So that's why I won't be doing that on the PlayStation someday. But honestly, I don't. But anything else I wanted to say about Spyro's Adventure before we're about to wrap this video up? Probably so, but you know, I just couldn't. Just can't be asked. I'm starting to get hungry a bit. Kind of want to eat some food right now. But yeah, it's just easily the best game in the franchise. Played all the other ones. I know you could probably say, oh, you're just blinded by nostalgia. It's really bad. Like I can see this game why people would think it's bad. The frame rates feels really laggy. There's no difficulty. There's not a lot of characters. There's no jump button, I guess. That's a really critique people be saying. Really just could not care less. I literally said this before. I much prefer having a button that I can attack with rather than to jump with. Because I much prefer attacking with the A button. I was really comfortable like that. So, yeah. I mean, unless the other games had like control settings. So, like, bro, what are you yapping about, bro? There's control settings. Yeah, but I prefer jumping with the A button too. But when I prefer doing both with one specific button, how am I meant to do both? Like, bruh. But anyways, I think I'm done. Um, I was really thinking about playing extra levels for Spyro's Adventure and Giants because there actually is extra levels you can play, but you have to buy them is as figures. But I just could have been bothered. It's too much more money, and I'm broke, and I'm mostly broke. So yeah. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm hungry, and I want to wrap this video up. But yeah, it's my tier list. Uh, so be mad all you want, but it's just my opinion. So if you don't like it, then I don't know. I keep forgetting that it's gay month too. Oh no, sorry. LGBT. It's gay month, literally. I mean, I think I saw a guy who was really supportive of LGBTQ, whatever. I kid you not, when I was at work, literally this happened today. When I was at work, literally this guy comes in our store. He's an old looking man. Well, it's not that old, but he's like 40s or 50s. He looks old, looks very masculine, he looks like a man. Sounds like one. Sure, he's wearing glasses. He looks like a cool guy. And I talked to him. Seems pretty cool. Then it just out of nowhere, though. Well, actually, no. Okay, I never talk with him. I don't be talking with any customers. But then as soon as I come to scan his item, I immediately notice he's wearing nails. Like, I thought I was tripping. Like, is he wearing fingernails? Like, what? And then when he gave me his money, and then I gave him his change or receipt or whatever, he got long nails, like actual like nails, like the fake nails. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, I wanted to laugh so bad. Like, why? I mean, I get if you want to be a supporter, but bruh, just wear different colored shirt. I think wearing nails is a bit much, but just wear a shirt like with the rainbow colors or whatever. I remember, I remember seeing this one meme of this guy. I mean, it's probably a popular meme, but it's this one meme where there's like a stairs full of rainbow colors, which is, I guess, the LGBT colors, the rainbow colors, and then some guy goes his tries his absolute hardest and succeeds in avoiding the stairs, climbs on rails, hops on other rocks or whatever. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely wild. I mean, but I guess at the end of the day, do whatever you want, but just don't force other people to support the. Like I like to joke a lot. Okay, I like to make jokes, dark jokes, offensive jokes. Gay month, gay month. But just keep me out of it, bro. Keep me out of it, bro. I mean, I'm not against it. Like where some people are just so offended by there being a gay month. I don't think it's actually is it even an official thing? I'm pretty sure it's actually official that like it's an actual thing like Mexican Heritage Month or Black Month. Sorry. Where's the white people month? All right. That's like every day. They always have the privilege. Um, that's not. How do I keep accidentally hitting the calculator instead of the calendar? So yeah, first day of LGBTQ plus. Jesus Christ. I mean, I much prefer just to say gay month because that's just too many letters in one word. LG LGBTQ. Come on, bruh. It's much easier to say gay month. I'm sorry. But it's much easier that way for people just to say gay month. Also, why is June 19th a holiday? Okay, well, I don't care. But yeah. By the time I'm recording this, too, actually, no. I mean, this might be uploaded close, or around the time, around Father's Day, so yeah. When I'm gonna get my daddies. Oh, what the fuck? Anyways, I'm done. I'm saying right. Voice crack. Say random shit at this point. Anyway, that's it for Skylanders. Skylanders. If you're interested in buying these, I'm probably gonna sell them at every game and portal all together. All my Skylanders, all for a cheap price. I'm not gonna ship them. Not yet. I'm gonna put them for sale. So I'm not gonna ship them yet. But maybe if you live in my area, somewhere in Houston, Texas, then we'll see if we're able to meet up, if you know what I'm saying. Stop, bro. It's just not funny. But yeah, otherwise I'm gonna sell it, like I said, everything for a cheap price. Because, like I said, to buy all these games, all the Skylander figures, it took me about 80, 40. Actually, I can just check on this stupid app. Because all of them I bought from this app called Macari. Not a sponsor, by the way. Never in my ever gonna get a sponsor. But how do I check my purchases? Okay, yeah, right here. So 82, 69, and 36. But that's without tax and shipping prices. So I'm gonna do the math. So to buy giants and all those figures I asked for, it was 45.71. So 45.71. And then well actually Spyro's Adventure and Giants was this 69. I bought some other figures too, but yeah. Was 69 but with extra fees, it was $87.91. So I'm already at $133.62. Note that I didn't buy all these at the same time. Like I bought Giants, well, Swap Force and Trap Team on March 10th. Bro, it's really been that long? Bro, I thought it was... Well, I started playing them like a month after I had them. I was just... had to finish my other series first. The other series I was doing. And when I bought Trap Team and all those figures, it was 82, but with tax, it was 96.51. So in total, it cost me $230.13 for all these. And you know how much I'm gonna offer it? Just to make all that money back? Just $100. That's all I'm asking. It's $100. Maybe I'll change it more. Probably less, but probably more. Maybe not 100. Maybe like 130, 150. But that seems pretty reasonable. You're getting 6 games, all these figures, and even the figures the guy gave to me for free. I'm going to charge people for them. It's more money. But yeah, 230. But I like to take into account to buy all that for 230, it's not bad. But if I were to buy the Xbox Ones or PS4 versions, literally that would be enough for only 2 games. Just think about that. Where he said I was able to buy all 6 of these games with that money. Well, actually, I forgot that I did not buy Imaginators and the Sensei figures, so Crash and Cortex. Actually, okay, let me do the proper math because I forgot that the Imaginator stuff I bought. I think I bought one on Amazon. I bought because I literally did it in the first part. Okay, how do I check my orders? Okay, I'm gonna do this in the video because I can't be asked. Okay, so I bought it on, was I guess before April 30th. So order details. So I think it costed $19.88. And it was 32 with additional fees. Why the fuck did I pay for that for one figure? That was crazy. So 32.03. And I have to check on eBay because I bought the game and stuff. So let me check. I completely forgot. Purchases. There we go. So it was $12.74 for Imaginators, but it was $19.99 with extra fees. And then finally, for the 2 figures, it costed me $13.47 for Crash and Cortex, but $21.05 with additional fees. So actually, in total, it costed me $303.20. So I'm probably just going to ask for half of that back, and I'll be happy. $150, but I'll probably do 200 and see if I can get some more money out of people. But we'll see. $303, as if for 6 of these games, that all these figures too. Oh man, that's crazy. But like I said, the PS4 and Xbox One, I would probably only be able to afford, like, with that money, only 2 games. 2 games at most. 2 games and a half, I guess. But anyways, I'm done. I'm done yapping. I'm done yapping. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Fall Guys video, which I recorded way before this video is about to be uploaded. Well, I'm pretty sure I recorded it after I finished, or the day after I finished Giants 100%. So, and I recorded that a while ago when I'm recording this. So recording that it's just it was just recorded a while ago. So That's gonna be uploaded tomorrow. And then I might actually return to Geometry Dash because there were actually new gauntlets that they added a while ago. But only if they're like, if they're not demon gauntlets. If they're not demon gauntlets, I'll check them out. But if not, then I guess not. But we'll finally move on to other games. My chains are broken for playing Skylanders, bro. Honestly, it was just so much effort to set them up all the time. I mean, I already said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. All the effort to set up the portal and the figures. Oh man, I don't know. But anyways, I'm done. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and then probably after that. But by the time I'm recording this, bruh, I'm gonna relax for a week. I'm not gonna record anything because I already have these videos recorded way before time. I'm just gonna relax, bruh. Just gonna lay down, just do whatever. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, now we're 25 minutes. So yeah, see y'all then. Peace. I swear if this gets corrupted as soon as I hit stop recording.